Hey guys, it's Tuesday, and this week we're talking about how we wrote our queries that got us our agents. Last week we did our query contest, so we'll be announcing the winners very soon. Your mortal enemy and something that will help get you an agent and get your book sold. The hardest part is figuring out what elements of your plot and what of your character arcs you should put in your query and what to keep out. My Soul to Reap's world is huge. There's a huge cast of characters, good guys and bad guys, and the world itself is pretty massive with a lot of rules and a lot of possibilities. Ellie and Will's relationship is very complex, and Ellie has been around for thousands of years, fighting reapers and dying and being reborn, but I don't really need to say all that in my query. I have an entire book to say all of that. In a query, you have to get your book down to the very basic components. You don't want it to be too long or too explanatory. You have maybe 10 seconds to convince an agent to request more material, and agents are very busy people. They have to go through hundreds of queries every single day. If you talk about all 15 of your main characters in your query, or every last task your main character has to complete, you're only going to confuse and annoy. Keep it tight and simple. What's the big picture? You have to be able to get your book down to one sentence. When you're an author one day, when, not if, 1 million people are going to ask you what is your book about, and you don't have 20 minutes to tell them what your book is about. It's more like 20 seconds, if that. This is my Soul to Reap in one sentence. When 17-year-old Ellie starts seeing reapers, monstrous creatures who devour humans and send their souls to hell, she finds herself on the front lines of a supernatural war between Seraphim and the fallen, and faced with the possible destruction of her soul. And that's your hook. That's the first sentence in your query. That's how long you have to grab an agent's attention. You have to make every single word grab your reader. Like Gretchen said, it's not a synopsis, it's a pitch. You have to sell your book. This is my book. This is how sweet it is. Don't you want to read it? Yes. I like 3 paragraphs in my query. The second paragraph is all about expanding your hook, your first paragraph. Is there a love interest? Who's the bad guy? What is going on? And here is the second sentence from my Soul to Reap's query. A mysterious boy named Will reveals she is the reincarnation of an ancient warrior, the only one capable of wielding swords of angelfire to fight the reapers, and he is an immortal sworn to protect her in battle. Now that Ellie's powers have been awakened, a powerful reaper called Bastian has come forward to challenge her. He has employed a fierce assassin to eliminate her, an assassin who has already killed her once. The third paragraph tells us all about the stakes. Now that we know who the characters are, we need to know what their goals are and what's making their lives so difficult. Here's the third paragraph from my Soul to Reap's query. While balancing her dwindling social life and reaper hunting duties, she and Will discover Bastian is searching for a dormant creature believed to be a true soul reaper. Bastian plans to use this weapon to ignite the end of days and to destroy Ellie's soul, ending her rebirth cycle forever. Now she must face an army of Bastian's most frightening reapers, prevent the soul reaper from consuming her soul, and uncover the secrets of her past lives, including truths that may be too frightening to remember. So that's my query advice. Really, they're not that bad. It's just, if you look at the whole picture, everything that depends on that query, then you'll probably start to spaz out. But, just take one paragraph at a time, break it down the way I broke my own query down, and I think you'll find a lot of success. So stay tuned for our query contest winners. We've had a lot of fun going through them. They're really great. You guys did a great job. So this will be a pretty difficult decision. But I think we'll have results soon. And yeah, it's Tuesday, so Lost is on tonight. And it's a Richard episode, so I'm really excited to know what the buckets is up with that guy.